guess I got what I need, huh? Dang. I don't even have a spoon. No, I have to come back. I have to go get my spoon. Yay. Hey, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. I don't know why I did the quotations. I'm going to have to head out real quick to go get my spoon and my coconut water. Just realized I don't have it. And I was going to thug it out because I do have some spring water right here, but I need my spoon for my tea. So I wanted to wait till a few of y'all come in before I just fall off the face of the earth. Welcome in, Zena, Delulu, Shaya, our YouTube lovelies. Y'all drop a heart when y'all come in, or drop a white heart. Drop a white heart. I am well, thank you, Fawn. Blaze, thank you, my love, for checking in on me earlier. Welcome in. I got some more news today that my great aunt transitioned today. So we had 2 transitions back to back. And so y'all know I had to send one up, put one down for them. And thank y'all to all of you who have sent your love and condolences. But my day was pretty chill. I took it easy today. Shout outs to Egypt's Magi. I want to say Magi. Graffiti. Did y'all get your email? I sent everybody who, Jasmine, you too had a candle as well, right? But I sent y'all pictures of y'all emails. I sent y'all emails letting you know that I've concluded your personal candle. And I sent you a picture of it as well. So if you didn't check that out, you can check out your email and you'll see it there. But it's not too late. To anybody who wants to add their name to the Sagittarius Moon Ritual candle, the candle's still burning. It's not too late to even purchase your own rituals. Remember, it's 33% off, limited time only for all personal ritual services that include your own personal ritual and candle that I burn. And it's a 7-day candle at that. And I do some work on your behalf with you, though, in spirit realm. So it's not too late. You said add me to the ritual. I need more incense. Make me something, and you know I'm going to pay. Ashe. If you'd like to add your name to the ritual, it is a $15 minimum. Y'all can send it in through Love Offering, Cash App, PayPal, Apple Pay, or Zelle. $15 minimum to add your name to the petition. And like I said, this is definitely a moon that you don't want to let pass by. I don't think I've talked about a moon so much that as I have with the Sagittarius new moon. Like, it's so much abundance that's here for us. And obviously, we'll get what we can. We'll get what's for us. But it's like, why not maximize? Why not maximize and get that overtime if you can? You know what I mean? Because you already going to get your 40 hours. But why not get the overtime? All right? And a little goes a long way. A lot goes a long way. So that's why I personally recommend that y'all get your own personal candle if you want to invest in yourself and in your future finances. But if you don't have it to do, I understand. That's what the collective ritual energy is there for. All right. Welcome in, y'all. I love you, Krisha. Welcome in, Ray Bay. I am doing well. Thank you. You like my earrings? Thank you kindly. I got on the Timberland boots. I got the Tree of Life Ancestral Energy earrings on. You said, who is this Egypt person? They good, baby boo. They're Blaze is a chat security. He's a local lovely. Egypt is a local lovely. Okay, you can send it. Egypt is a local lovely. I dropped off some bracelets to him earlier. He placed his order via DM and we met earlier so I can give him his things. And so thank you for your order and your love that you also exchanged. Peace, Jessica. I got you, baby boo. I got your love offering towards the ritual. Computer said, let me check my email. Yeah. Blaze said, oh, okay. I was about to say, you're so annoying. I love the love. Jazz Diam said, yes, I received. Thank you. Ashe. And Jasmine, your candle is not playing any games. Your candle's not playing any games. It's a clean, It's a clean burn and it's moving. Your candle is moving. And it's interesting because they're all 7-day candles, but they're all, and I lit some of them depending on, because everybody purchased their personal candle at a different time. But to those of you who don't know, this is what the 7-day candle looks like, okay? This is a broken one. So this is an example of just what your personal candle will look like. It's a 7-day. It will burn straight. And I dressed it up with herbs and crystals. And I pray your intentions over them. That's why I encourage that y'all, leave intentions and names and things like that if you feel led. But I pray over them and then I do a ritual. But this is what it looks like. And it burns 7 days through. But some of y'all, I burnt y'all candles like around the same time, like within 5 minutes. And it's interesting seeing how some of y'all's candles are burning super fast and some are taking a little time. So I've been watching the babies throughout the day. I definitely gonna have to move some things around because I had a fire hazard back here earlier, and I'm grateful that my spirit led me because one of these greeneries fell. And I was in my room for a while. And then I just, instinctively just got up and moved towards here. And as I was walking, I'm like, smells like plastic. And so I walked into the room and one of these greeneries were all over the candles and it was burning over my brother's transition candle. And it knocked down my one of my candles. Look, I've sacrificed no, but one of my orange candle fell, and I was like, Ashe, and I tried to relight it, but it was, it was already done. So I just put my intentions in here, and I probably, it wasn't black like this. It got black like this after it got black like this once it fell. So I have some more candles coming in at the moment, and I feel like I need to do this again anyway. So I'm gonna just do me another ritual. I'm gonna do another ritual when my orange candle comes in, but the candle did burn some of the greenery, and I was like, whew, I'm glad I came in here when I did, because that could have been bad. And so I'm thinking tonight, because I don't want that to be on my conscience. That's gonna mess me up. Tonight, I'm gonna probably just put all the candles over here on the table like I saw before, because I'm burning 9 candles. Shout outs to y'all for ordering y'all personal candles, but I'm burning 9 candles and I don't have time to be tossing and turning at night wondering if a fire is going to start at night. So I have this table cleared off over here, and I got y'all OG decks over there. I'm working on y'all OG decks. Y'all, these OG decks are taking a lot of energy, okay? 130 cards that I got to hand write, and I got like 7 OG orders that I gotta place or ship. But so I'm gonna put the candles out on this table so I can rest in peace, literally. But for the greenery to fall over my brother's candle who just transitioned, that was just confirmation. Like, and some of you may be gaining an ancestor, and even if you're not gaining an ancestor, that's just your ancestors coming through. Like, I'm about to come and shake some shit up on your behalf. And so I shade to that. I'm just glad I caught it. Welcome in to y'all on YouTube. Peace, Kiki. Thank you, Francis. Thank you so much. Peace, Melanated. I got y'all love offerings. You said don't forget mine. I got you. I got y'all. Have you heard of touch game of palmistry? I've heard of palmistry, not the touch game. Not sure what you're talking about. Blaze said, don't climb this tree. What you talking about? I didn't get an email. Is it because I sent with PayPal? Oh, no. So I only sent emails for the people who ordered personal candles. Okay? I only sent the email to those who ordered personal candles. If you added your name to the collective ritual, you didn't get an email. I just responded to your Cash App, and obviously I cannot respond to PayPal or Zelle. So to those of you who sent your love offering in that way, there was no way I could respond, but that was only for the personal lovelies, just to show them what their candle looks like, and to let them know when I started their candle. And I let y'all know when I start y'all candle so y'all can be aware and in tune, because y'all are going to feel shifts. That's why I encourage that y'all get your own candle, because it's going to be personal for you. And when it comes to working with your personal candle, a lot of y'all are going to feel the shifts and experience the shifts as the candle is burning. So I like to let y'all know, hey, I burnt your candle on this day starting at this time, so you can do a personal timestamp, you know. But it's not too late. Like I said, CrystalineMars.com, 33% off. The Sweet Life I would recommend, but you can do the Sweet Life. Y'all can do the door opener, the access granted one. You can do any of them. You do what you want when you pop in. What more do I have to say? He said, my name is Egypt, bro. What more do I have to say? Oh, Lord. We are not bringing that energy in here, y'all. She just wanted to get clear. Oh, that's what you were talking about, Blaze, when you said don't climb this tree. Yeah, we good. We good. I'm going to do a ritual payment soon. Actually, I can't talk. You sent yours for the ritual? Yes, I just received it. Is it too late for a personal? It is not too late. It was not too late. It is not too late. So if you want your personal candle, go to the website and click on spiritual services, and then click on personal rituals, and then click on Sweet Life Manifesto. It's the Sweet Life Manifesto. Or you could put in the search box, Sweet Life Manifesto on our website, and you'll get your 33% off. I am not booked tonight. I am not booked tonight. All right. Is that a turban? No, it's not a turban. It's just some fabric from a fabric shop that I just wrapped around my head. Welcome in, sister. Thank you so much for your likes, y'all. I am really thirsty. We're about to, I'm about to run downstairs though and grab my spoon and coconut water. So y'all please be kind in the chat and just give me 1 minute while I run downstairs and then run back upstairs out of breath. And we're going to get started with the show. Ashe. Ashe, y'all. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for this space. All right. Hello, Louis. Hello, Louis. Hey, it's Ken. Hi, honey Ivy. Ashe. All right, y'all. Y'all ready to get started? Okay. Ashe. Welcome in, baby boos, new and true. Welcome to the Crystaline Mars Show. I am your co-host, Mrs. Duüblé Jones. I am the lady with the stones, the come here's, and the leave us alone. And I'm a spiritual guide to assist you in this life in any way that I can. So head over to CrystalineMars.com for any spiritual tools, gems, jewelries, services that you may need. We offer free shipping for all U.S. orders over $75. We do have our 33% off all Moldavite jewelry sale that ends tonight. Well, it ends on December 2nd at 4 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you hadn't already, thank y'all to all of you who did place your Moldavite orders. We did have a few babies claimed, but we have some earrings and we have, I think, 2 more necklaces that are available. And if you don't know about Moldavite, definitely head over to the website to read the description. It's a very powerful and transformative stone. Definitely worth the investment. And it's 33% off all of the Moldavite jewelry, as well as 33% off of all of the personal ritual services that I provide. We have 3 new personal ritual services that I provide. It's a Divine Union personal ritual service, a Cut It Off ritual service, as well as a Higher Wisdom ritual service that comes with your own personal candle, with your own intentions, and I will conduct a ritual on your behalf. And it's 33% off. Those are just 3 of the services, but we have about 6 more available on the website for you to check out. And like I said, if any of you would like to just go ahead and claim your ritual service for a later date, I would recommend doing that because the 33% off is limited time only. So I say, let's say you want to book you know, two different ones. You want to do a door opener and you want to do a sweet life, right? Or you want to do a protection or leave me the fuck alone and a sweet life, right? Because you want to cover your assets. You want to block off the negativity so you can call in and attract and multiply that abundance. Let's say you want two of them, but you're like, I got to get my intentions. I got to get it all together first. You can still book your personal ritual service and just note in the comments, hey, I just want to go ahead and claim it. You don't got to say all this, but you can say, I'm preparing my intentions, and I will know what that means, and I will hold off on your ritual until you check back in. You can email us, DM us, or whatever, and say, hey, these are my intentions, and then I can burn your candle whenever you'd like me to. So remember, that is an option. I recommend that to those of you who definitely know you want to book, but you maybe are just thinking about your intentions. I say go ahead and book it. That way you can have that discounted price locked in before they go back full price. So we have that available on crystalinemars.com. I am still burning the Sagittarius new moon candle for the collective. So if you'd like to add your name to that, you can do so. It is a $15 minimum. Set your intentions around abundance, around fertility, around growth, around healing, around beauty, money, love, prosperity, wealth, success. Set your intentions and send your love offerings in. If you don't have it to do a personal candle and you'd like to be a part of the collective ritual, you can be a part of that. You can send your love offerings in through Cash App, PayPal, Apple Pay, Zelle, or Venmo. The information is down below, and let me know if you have struggles with finding that. But the candle's going to be burning until about December 4th, so we definitely have time. And like some of y'all have just joined us, I'm not going to show y'all the actual candle because they're down here and I have 3 cameras and I would have to it's too much for me to try to show y'all the actual candle. So this is just an example of what the 7-day prayer candles look like that are also available for individual sale on crystalinemars.com. But the personal rituals will consist of one 7-day candle, but I'm burning a 7-day candle for the collective as well. So I just want to show y'all what that looks like. And lastly, y'all head over to crystalinemars.com. I think I already said that. Head over to our social media platforms. We're on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and our handle is at Crystaline Mars. Ashe. Graffiti. What you say, Graffiti? I'm still preparing my intentions, but I put a general basis in the description when I booked for your Sweet Life ritual. Ashe, Graffiti. Coolio, sound good. I'm getting there, beautiful. Ashe, Honey Ivy. I got your love offering, Frida Jula. Welcome in, Paula Peterson, and thank you so much. Hey, Belle Reed. Thank you, sister, for your likes. So we're about to get into the daily energy. So just give me one sec, because I'm really thirsty. All right. So what we got here? Oh, well, the message of the day. I keep trying to skip the message of the day. I skipped the message of the day yesterday. So the message of the day is cycles are ending so that you can be renewed. You are moving towards a new era and you're looking back on the lessons you've learned. My spirit led me to this ancestor's message here, and so I'm going to read the more in-depth message, but the card, the Huntress, is what I pulled here. So I'm going to read this really quick because it's definitely a message here for us. And it reads, cycles are ending so that you can be renewed. You are moving toward a new era and looking back at lessons learned. This may be a season where you are analyzing your life. Signs and answers are being shown to you, but you must be willing to see them. You are in a period of sacred awakening. Continue self-reflection. The Huntress ancestor is all about accountability. This is a call to action. There is always a second chance. This is a time for reflection and reckoning. Revelations are unfolding. This is a period of personal reckoning, pregnant with opportunity for renewal and rebirth. All right, and for some of you, the ancestors have been trying to send you a message, but you have been unable or unwilling to hear. You are being called forward for a greater purpose. You have been playing it too safe. You are mired in self-doubt and bouts of shame. Contemplation is required. Accept yourself, forgive yourself, and have more self-compassion. All right, and so, with this new moon in Sagittarius energy, it's really you showing up, living out loud, leading out loud, laughing out loud. And so I want you to really just look around and just see how things, some of y'all are really seeing things break down right before your eyes. All right. A lot of y'all are seeing these old paradigms break down, die off, and just dissipate right before your eyes. And it may be a little overwhelming because some of you know, like, that you are the one that's going to have to start something new. You are the one that's going to have to go against the grain. You are the one who's going to have to, look a little foolish when it comes to maybe standing up for something or creating something new. But your ancestors are like, hey, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it here. And so stop playing small. Stop trying to minimize yourself. Stop trying to blend in. Stop trying to duck off and hide off, because you're doing yourself a disservice. And most importantly, you're doing us a disservice. Okay? Whew. Ashe. So let's go ahead and get into the daily energy. And if y'all want to declare, y'all can go ahead and declare. I'm going to say it slow. I'm going to say it slow so y'all can write it. I lovingly release. I need y'all to declare this in the comment. I lovingly release. I lovingly release. Thank you, Tunes again. The past and make way for the future. I lovingly release the past and make way for the future. I lovingly release the past and make way for the future. And y'all know today is Sunday. Today is Soul Sunday. So we'll be doing our spiritual exercise later tonight that y'all are not going to want to miss. Honestly, I did not get any downloads, any visions in regards to what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to be just, I'm be notified on the spot just as you are. But y'all stay with us. We'll be getting into the spiritual exercises right after tarot tea time. So we'll be getting into that shortly. Ashe, Ashe, I see y'all affirmations, y'all declarations. Ashe, the inevitable truths. I need a yes or no. When is the time, right? You sent that was your love offering that you sent in for Frida Jula? Ashe. So, the daily energy that I'll be covering is for the 2nd, okay? How was y'all new moon? How was y'all your first day of the week, your first day of the month? I hope it was nothing but good for you. And so Monday. For the December the 2nd, honestly, the energy feels cool, calm, and collected. It feels real cool, calm, and collected for the collective for the most part, which is good. Some of you may feel pretty impressed with your works. There may be some things that materialize. Some of you may get some flowers, or some of you may just be reflecting because this is a Monday. Monday represents Cancer energy, which the planetary ruler is the moon, and it's all about that reflections here. So with this new moon, and then on Monday being a moon day, a lot of us may be reflecting on what's in our reality right now, what's materialized, and you may feel pretty impressed, like I said, with what you've been doing. And it could be around spiritual work. Things, you may have been transmuting energy, like using your emotions for your wellness, or just doing like deep, immense healing as well, because this Monday does have that healing energy. So I do see that as well. Some of you may really want to go out and get you some flowers, or just give yourself your own flowers, or smell the flowers that are given to you. All right. For some of us, someone may try to pull you into their emotional space, but do not be swayed. Okay. Do not be swayed. Like I said, being it is a moon day, there may be some moody energies present. So be aware of that and do not let it pull you into the oceans. Okay. Stay on shore, stay secure, okay? Because the daily energy actually adds up to 22, which adds up to 4. And so that 4 is that stability, that foundation, that being grounded, and you focusing on the bigger picture and higher heights, okay? Some of you may also feel called to share your testimony, or somebody may share their testimony with you that just inspires you, that motivates you, that gives you hope or something like that, or vice versa. So definitely allow your throat chakra to speak. All right, truth, and from a balanced perspective. Some of you may want to hold off, right? Some of y'all may have some blessings that have been coming through, and you may have just been being real humble. You may have just been being real quiet, keeping it a secret. And on this day, if you feel called, right? We're not out here forcing anything on anybody. But if you feel called and it just naturally flows, allow it to flow, okay? A smile goes a long way as well, right? So just be aware of your facial expressions as well. Some of you have like a RBF, and I'm not saying literally go around looking like this all day, like just smiling for no fucking reason, but I do feel this need to say, like, just be mindful of how you are, like your body posture, your facial posture, because it's definitely playing a factor when it comes to how you are perceived by people. Okay. And so you may be pretty good, you know, but your face is like, leave me the fuck alone. And so you may be blocking off energy that, because they're looking at like the way you look. And some of you may be like, well, I need to be like that, because if I'm so happy go lucky, right, then they may think they can fuck around and find out. But that's the thing, if they fuck around, then they will find out. But just be mindful of how you are carrying yourself on this day, okay? So what else we got? A spark within a relationship. I channeled this spark within a relationship here. So your partner or yourself may introduce something new to those of you who are in a relationships, or in a relationship, or this could show up in different relationships. But also there may be something that sparks within you in regards to something that you want to try or call in when it comes to your relationships here. So release your anxiety and fear around change, and allow this in, because it does feel like something that is going to that you're going to enjoy in the long run. And you may be meeting a new side of someone with this moon energy. It does feel like there's a new side being exposed here. And this may be you sharing something with people, or somebody showing something different, because there's a feeling of safety and security. Some of you may even need to book a healing the past or a divine union personal candle ritual service here. But some of you are definitely having some hard times when it comes to connecting with those people around you, because you have some things from the past that you're still holding on and projecting onto. So like I said, this energy for the day does feel cool, calm, and collected, but you know, you're depending on where you are and depending on the perspective that you have, you may be cloudy with a chance of meatballs. You may be very turbulent when it comes to the emotional space. So definitely just reflect on yourself and be honest when it comes to where you really stand and how you need to shift here. The crystals for the day are blue calcite and blue tiger's eye. And the colors for the day are teal and lavender, y'all. Ashe. What we got here? Atuntakan said, I was not clear on what the cease and desist letter was for. You felt called to ask. So when it came to the cease and desist letter, I listed everything when it came to why and if you felt, because it was different things, like if you're experiencing harassment, it was pretty much so the main point of the cease and desist letter was to pretty much make a final call, last call for alcohol, right? When it comes to if it was you receiving harassment, or if somebody is if there were like somebody who was not following the contract, or it was a list of things. It was a list of things where if it's something just challenging you, threatening you, and it could be a person, an energy, an entity. And so I need you to go back to that day, because I don't know when it was, but I listed all of the things that would warrant a cease and desist letter. And if those things resonated with you, then you can write that. But I can't remember off the top of my head. But it was pretty much to give the energy a fair warning, like, okay, I'm going to give you the opportunity to leave me alone, because that's what the cease and desist letter is. Like, hey, I'm giving you this warning here, for you to stop XYZ, and if you don't, you will reap legal consequences or spiritual consequences, physical consequences. The ancestors going to run it the Most High. I give them permission to go ahead and send you whatever you have been sending me or whatever. So that was really the point of it. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Jelly is here. So we're going to go ahead and get into tarot tea time. Frida Jula, I don't know if you sent your, I remember seeing you say something earlier. Okay, Frida Jula, I need you to write your question again. I need you to write your question again. Write it in the anonymous box so it doesn't get lost in the sauce. If y'all do want any live readings, y'all can send y'all $15 minimum love donation in. I did get a love offering last night, if I'm not mistaken, or I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Let me see. No, I didn't. Okay, cool. So first up we have, okay, Vita. So Vita first. Vita, and you have your question in there. Ashe, Frida Jula. All right, coolio. So, financial, Ashe, money read, Ashe. Hold on, I gotta burn an incense. Speaking of money, let me burn my money matrix and also pour out my tea. Y'all drop 3 white hearts in the chat if y'all still vibing with us. Let me know. Let's energetically tap in. Oh my gosh, I always do this. It ain't a tea time without a mess, right? It ain't a tea time without the tea being spilled. Hold on. Oh, and my feathers done fell off. Ashe. All right. Hold on. All right, let's see. Oh, and shout outs to the lovelies who booked y'all compatibility birth chart. Shout outs to y'all who booked y'all compatibility birth chart reading, so you can get acquainted with your partner or loved one, whoever that other person is or was. All right, so, and don't forget y'all, I'm doing yes or no questions for $10. If you want a yes or no, you can send in $10, and you can ask one question, so that is also an option. So, money for baby boo. You said that tea look fire. Ashe, I just placed an order today for some more tea, and I tried something different. I ordered like some chai tea, and I'm excited to try it because I kind of want something different. I'm gonna try to try different combinations and things, because I drink the same thing every freaking day. All right, so okay, you have the 7 of Wands here. You have the Page of Cups here in reverse. You have the True Feelings. You have the Devil in reverse, Capricorn in reverse. I'm hearing set the bar higher. Set the bar higher when it comes to your money here. We have the Knight of Wands. So we have the 7 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So it does feel like it was a lot of money blockages here that is currently being cleared out. But just be patient. Just be patient as it unfolds. Yeah, so Blaze, when it comes to your financial situation, definitely be patient with the process here. And just take note of very small shifts that are happening. And celebrate those small things as if they're big. Okay, like let's say you win $5 or somebody gifts you $5, or it could be a very small number. Like, it's like, be grateful with the little and you will be ruler over many. But I do see that it was some major money blockages here, so it's just a lot of work that needs to be done here. Definitely you need to invest in a sweet life for sure. For sure. We have the grief here, Page of Cups in reverse, and the grief here. So, this feels like a message from the ancestors when it comes to like they've heard your cry here and they are very clear that you are frustrated. You know, you took a lot of L's here and you've been very patient and you've even made certain sacrifices here and let go of certain things just so you can, you know, align with that abundant energy here. And I just feel a little frustration from you here. We have true feelings and we have accident. We have true feelings and we have accident here. So it's that, like I said, this kind of goes with that raise the bar thing. Like you may truly feel like you may want more, but you may not want to do too much or ask for too much here. And I heard The Sky's the Limit by Lil Wayne. So yeah, so raise your bar here. It does feel like you're definitely aiming low. You're aiming low. You said, I know exactly what you're talking about. I did. Yeah, we have the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins is like an energy of lack here. You have not because you ask not. So go ahead and ask for what you really want, what you really need here. And let the universe, you know, orchestrate it together how it needs to be. But I do feel like you need to aim a little higher, though. And also, it's not just about aiming, but we need to clear that energy out, too. Leave me the fuck alone and Sweet Life Manifesto. Leave me the fuck alone and Sweet Life Manifesto. Can you read about me if you send a love offering in? So yeah, we have the Lovers here. So you may want to work with Ma'at. Work with Ma'at more. Yeah, we have the False Person here. That's restrictions when it comes to money. And we have the Message of Concern. Okay, so this may have something to do with your cease and desist letter. Okay, yeah, this does feel like it's connected to your cease and desist letter. Or maybe even just things that you've been writing down. So just give things time to unfold. But things are definitely slowly but surely unfolding. So just continue to hold on to your vision, like I said. And absolutely, Graffiti, DM me. When it comes to you just being very intentional, like I said, call the universe's bluff. Get serious when it comes to your prayers. Did you write your affirmations down? Did you record it? You know, definitely just hold your vision and just give it time to unfold because it is. You can send your love offering in $15 minimum, y'all. $15 minimum. I advise that y'all go ahead and send it because I'm about to move on and I'm not going to wait. Ooh, I'm not going to wait, but the money is waiting on you, baby boo, because the money matrix, I never burnt it. $15 minimum, Cash App, PayPal, Apple Pay, or Zelle, or Venmo. The information is in the description box, y'all. All right. Graffiti said, can I alter my intentions list? Yeah. Your candle's still burning. You got time. And your candle is burning so beautifully, Graffiti. Your candle is burning. I feel like the I used to call us the CPS, the Crystal Protective Services, where, you know, I hold y'all babies till y'all claim them. And I feel like this is the nursery, like the altar where I have all y'all candles burning, because I just check on y'all babies. I look at the flames, I study the flames, and, you know, I just check on it to make sure everything's moving smoothly. I clear the energy out, you know, to move any interferences out and stuff like that, just to make sure y'all babies are birthed, you know, divinely with no ailments or, you know, mishaps or anything. You said chai tea is fuego. I haven't had it in years and I kind of want some spice. I want some warmth. I want something different. Blaze said I did, and I did my intentions. Ashe, did you record it and put it on YouTube? Kata said, gosh, I am in UK. I can't use any of those. So sorry. Don't be sorry. But I'm going to be doing a collective reading in a minute. All right, so I believe I do have a yes or no. I believe I have a yes or no, and then we're going to go ahead and move forward. Okay. Let me see. All right. So, I got you, Belle. Frida Jula. Should I move to Texas and take this job opportunity out there? Should I move? Should... Frida Jula, you got win money and you got good lady. Yes. Yes, Frida Jula. Yes, you should move to Texas and take that job offer. Honey Ivy said, do I get a candle, beautiful? I sent my money. The love offering that you sent in, Honey Ivy, was towards the collective ritual. So you didn't get your personal candle. You are a part of the collective candle. If you would like to get your personal candle, you would need to book a Sweet Life Manifesto service on crystalinemars.com. The Inevitable Truth asked, when you first started to tap into your gifts, did you have a specific mentor help you decipher certain signs, or did you intuitively self-teach through personal research? I self-taught. And then I just tried to learn more so I can have more so I can like see the bigger picture. So learning more about astrology and numerology helped me understand the message from different angles. But yeah, it was all my journey was self-taught. It was so many times I wanted to take classes and things like that, and my spirit was like, nope. Nope. Am I going to do birthdays tonight? I missed it the last time. That was cool. Maybe. What you got your birthday in the comment? Ready to hit send? I may. Ashe. So, y'all, I believe I did get a reading from, I got a love offering from Belle Reeve. So I'm going to do a personal reading. Move into the collective energy. So y'all just stay with us real quick. I'm sure it's something here for you, even if this is for a baby boo. Ashe Belle. You said, yup. Y'all need to book y'all birth chart readings on crystalinemars.com. I have a few appointments scheduled with y'all this week, and I love connecting with y'all energy, especially to the OGs who actively talk in the chat, because now I get to understand you more, and I just really feel like I get to connect with y'all on a deeper level when I'm able to even see y'all charts. So crystalinemars.com, book your birth chart reading. Because I add a sprinkle of, I read your birthday numbers in there too. All right. So, General for Belle. What does Belle need to know right now? General. All right. So, you have dressed up in reverse. Okay, Belle. It does feel like you're doing the most. I don't know if you're overthinking, if you're over-exaggerating, if you're overly emotional, if you're talking too much. I don't know what it is, but it does feel like it's the most. Okay? We have the Strength in reverse. It's like, okay. Okay. So with this Strength in reverse, it feels like you're falling more on the shadow sides of things, which is maybe not being optimistic. Maybe not being optimistic, being more in like the negative vibration of things here. Speaking negatively, thinking negatively, or just fear-based. Even if it's not negative, it may be fear-based or lack-based. We have House here. So you definitely could benefit from some fruit. I do feel like you need to give your body more life. Give your body more life, okay? You may have, ate good over the holidays and things like that, and it's like, okay, time for a reset. It's time for you to go ahead and clean house now. Yeah, we have isolation here. Yeah, Belle, are you in your feelings? I don't know what you got going on, Belle, but definitely, you may want to reflect on some things tomorrow on Monday. Some things may be more noticeable. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands here, and this is the card of optimistic, expanding, exploring. So yeah, you definitely may want to explore and take a deep dive into your emotions here. You can benefit from the heal the past. I do feel like it's a lot of stuff from your past, and it feels like past life. And I really feel like I just wanted to throw up. It's something that is like in you that is parasitic. It is nasty. It smells like sour seafood, honestly. It smells like sour seafood. Crabs, to be specific. And with the crabs, you know, when I smell seafood, typically that is like a negative message, like negative energy, low vibe energy. Crabs of the barrel and at the bottom of the ocean. The poop eaters, like that's not a good space to be in. So you definitely need to do whatever you need to do to get your vibe up. I don't know what that is for you. A cleanse, a fast, all of it shall pass. For real. Cause that gotta go. Ugh. Oh my gosh. That is literally making my stomach sick. Gotta go. I'm not fucking playing with you. The gotta go card came out. I just said it. It got to go. What in the hell? And we got the King of Swords. So we got the House and we got the King of Swords. So you may feel like, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, Belle. Okay? Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. If you got to go to save a relationship or to remain sane, do that. Yeah, a salt bath would even work. Woo-wee! We got accident. We got isolation and we got accident here. So, yeah, if you're not careful, Belle, you're going to fuck around and sabotage and lose what you have called in. Because we have the isolation and we have accident here. And it's like, you treading close, like you are close to the edge here. We have exhaustion. We have the moon here. We have unexpected money here. So like I said, it's a lot of stuff that's en route to you, but it's like, I don't know what done got into you, literally, or what done came up, or what's in you, but it need to move on out, because it's definitely trying to plant seeds and have babies and shit, and you don't want none of that. So definitely have you on the cleansing. Have you on the cleansing. Connect with Yemaya as well. Or you can connect with me, Heal the Past Ritual. I need you, yes, Belle, because yes, it's way overdue, Belle. You've been putting this under the rug. You've been sweeping this under the rug for a long time, just trying to do little stuff, and what you was doing ain't working no more. What you was doing ain't working no more. Papa Legba here, the door done opened up to something that, no. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Belle. Connect with me. Connect with me, Belle. Am I doing readings? I am. Woo! All right, y'all. So I believe that's it when it comes to the readings that I got. And so I'm going to go ahead and get into the collective. I just need to light some sage real quick. Oh my gosh. Belle did the monkey eye, covering it up. You so crazy. You said I felt it. You felt what? You felt the energy that I'm talking about? Whoa, hey. Are you a shaman? I am not a shaman. I'm just a regular intuitive tarot reader, spiritual guide, but I wouldn't consider myself a shaman. You say, yep. I All right, y'all. So let me drink my tea real quick and we're going to get into collective. All right. So, collective. What does the collective need to know? So this is going to be a general collective reading, y'all. I want y'all to take what resonates and leave what does not. Take what resonates and leave what does not. All right. Let's see what we got for the collective here. Shh. I love you, Honey Ivy. All right. So we have the Two of Swords here. So this is crossroads. A decision need to be made. Let's see what this is about. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles card is, this energy is like about, speaks of like patience, but being in reverse is like something doesn't have time to wait. This may be a urgent, like you may like to ponder on things for a long time, right? Sleep on it for a few nights. But there is a decision coming up that you're going to have to like lean more into your intuition and trust here. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Two of Swords, Knight of Cups in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, hold on. Let me get some clarifiers. What's this? Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Okay. So Seven of Pentacles. The Page of Cups in reverse. And the Hangman. The Ace of Swords. Okay, so with this decision, it's like, it's something in the present. This feels like present and future energy. And so there may be something that you're still trying to do now that is not really resonating with where you are right now in this season. And you may be trying to think like, is this something that I just need to push through? Or is it something that I need to put down? All right. And so, but ultimately a decision needs to be made here because somebody's yo-yoing back and forth and it's time to make a decision here. For future decisions that's coming up, some of you are going to have to, it feels like a decision around a give and take. You may have to pull back from something so you can put more energy into something. Shout outs to Blaze for her personal candle that she just booked. Ashe. But some of you, it's like you're going to have to pull back from one thing, and that's going to energetically open clear space for you to put more energy or allow more energy to come in from something else here. But it's something that is outdated, something that is outgrown here. We have the Page of Cups in reverse, and we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be something that you were dreaming about, something that you wanted to do, something that you've been investing your energy in. And it's like, are you going to let it go? For some of you, this may even be like smoking. Some of you, this may be smoking, vaping, indulging in something that helps you relax. Because with this Page of Cups energy, I'm just feeling like escapism. I'm feeling like escapism. It feels like a high. It feels like a high that you get from, you know, when you're drinking, you don't think about problems. You're just in a different space. When you're smoking, you're, you know, in a different space. You're altering your state. This does feel like a state alteration thing. And it doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol. It could be something such as like just endless scrolling or distracting yourself with certain things just so you don't have to sit. Honey Ivy said, how do I get a personal candle? CrystalineMars.com. Type in Sweet Life Manifesto or click on personal services, spiritual services, and you'll see personal rituals. But yeah, it feels like something that once served you, and it's like you don't need that anymore. Are you gonna choose? Are you gonna choose, or are you gonna wait until you're forced? Are you gonna choose now, or are you gonna wait until you're forced? And you may be trying to wait until you're forced, but you don't even know that you're blocking yourself, because ain't nothing moving till you move. Nothing's moving till you move. So some of y'all may be on y'all last bag of weed, or some of y'all may be on y'all last bottle, and you may be like, well, when this is done, I'll be done. And I want y'all to take this as it resonates, because like I said, this is not for only, I'm not talking about just alcohol and drugs and vapes, right? I don't know what this may be for you. I'm just channeling the energy that I'm picking up on. But you're like, oh, well, when this is done, then when I eat all these bag of chips, then I'm gonna stop. Or are you gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna stop today. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this away. And some of us are like, throw it away. This is too much. Is this worth you holding on to and blocking and delaying what you really want? Are you willing to make that sacrifice? What sacrifice are you willing to make? Because with this Seven of Pentacles, it's like you over here waiting, but everything waiting on you. So somebody's going to have a decision to make, and it feels like it's connected to attachment and the story that you tell yourself, or why you need it, or why you whatever. We got the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Cups has to do with love, relationships, right? The Seven of Pentacles have to do with abundance, money, all right? Reaping what you've sown. And so some of y'all are manifesting love, and you're like, well, when my lover come in, then I'm going to get my life. Your lover's not going to come in until your life is gotten together. Like, what you mean? What you mean? They're not coming until you're ready. Are you ready? Or are you still getting ready? Oh, I'm gonna wait until I get an abundance of money to start saving. It starts now with the little that you have. You think you about to get this bolt? You think you about to get the lottery? You think you're gonna hit the lottery and then that's when you're gonna change your life? No, you're gonna keep on doing the same thing. Let's go ahead and start now. So we have the Hangman here, and this is the card of serenity. Some of y'all may need the damn shit. Write the serenity prayer. We've been talking about prayers and shit. Some of y'all need to recite the serenity prayer. Okay. But let's see what we got. What else we got? Duüblé, how would I DM you and or Logas? I'm not tech savvy, so don't laugh at me. So you would DM us by going on the actual Instagram page, and underneath our picture, you'll see like message. You'll see message, if I'm not mistaken. You said, when I move, you move. Just like that, for real. I say sipping sugar water. What deck am I using? At the moment, I'm using the Light Seers. So we have the stars. Speaking of the Light Seers, like I said, some of y'all like, I'm wishing on a star. Head ass. But with this star, this is also speaking of, this is card number 17, which adds up to 8, which is Capricorn. Like I said, are you going to be responsible? Are you going to take initiative? Are you going to manage yourself and be open to doing things differently here? Are you going to have discipline? Are you going to hold yourself accountable? Are you going to say no to what you always said yes to because you know that it is needed in this season? You know, like I said, is it worth, is you holding on to these things that you love worth you sacrificing what you really desire? It's not. It's not. I heard high level love. So for some of you, high level money, right? High level experiences, high level timelines. And it's like, in order for you to be high or experience that highness, you have to, the ultimate high is when you can vibrate high naturally. The ultimate drunkenness is when you are feeling, you know, like how when you drink alcohol, you have liquid courage. And so you're going to say whatever, you're going to speak the truth. It's nothing like being naturally, authentically drunk, where you are truthful while you're sober, you know, while you are authentic and unapologetic while you are sober. It's nothing like being high off life, you know. So some of you definitely are being called to challenge some things here, and it may make you feel uncomfortable. Some of y'all may literally feel like a crackhead, for real. All right. I love y'all so much. I fucking love y'all, man. Hold on. Let me text Logas. And that's why I encourage a birth chart reading as well. Because it was when I looked at my birth chart, I understood why me drinking and smoking is not good for me spiritually. We get it why it's not good for health purposes, but the way my chart is set up, I am very susceptible to possession and addiction. So when it comes to addictions, I don't need to connect with things that I don't need to be addicted to, right? Addiction to anything is not healthy, but you know, the way my chart is set up, I overindulge. It's just set up like that. And so when it comes to smoking and drinking, I'm not like when I was drinking and smoking, it's not something that I did just uncontrollably, but it was definitely something that I did daily throughout the day. You know, I remember there'd be times I'd be at the mall, on Saturday, and I'd pack me a drink, bitch. I'd pack me a drink. It'd be 2:00 in the afternoon, and I'm sipping on some scissor. Not literally, I didn't sip on scissor, but I'd be sipping on my little Fireball at the mall, selling fucking jewelry. Like, Duüblé, it's 2:00 somewhere, but you're at work. What are you doing? Right? So, yeah, but when I looked at my chart and really understood my chart, I was like, makes sense. Let me just go ahead and leave it alone. I'll just stay away. Shit. You know, because at first I was like, well, let me just try to find balance. And I could never find a balance. And it was like, because the way my shit is set up, it is what it is. And just leave it alone. Leave it alone. You said they call it spirits for a reason, for sure. Okay. So, all right. So let's see what we got here. What's on the other side? Let's see what's on the other side of you making this decision that is for your wellness, that may challenge you and make you feel uncomfortable. But let's just see. You said it's not worth it. It just helps you cope with your bullshit. Right. But it's helping you cope and helping you choke. Stay in that space at the same damn time. What we got? So what's on the other side is we have thief here. Let's see. So with this thief, this feels like whatever you want, somebody or something, it's already being occupied. It's already being occupied. All right. And the moment you choose to step into that, it'll be you reclaim, like, excuse me, okay, I'm back. I'm back, bitch. I'll go ahead and take that. Tell me more. We have unexpected income. We have unexpected income here. Okay. So with this, when I say what's on the other side here, we have the thief and we have the unexpected income. So this is a return here. This is a return here. What's on the other side here? We have a path being we have a pathway being cleared for you here. For some of you, this may even be marriage. For some of you, this may even be marriage. Somebody has a big forest or like a lot of trees behind their house. On the other side, we have courtship. We have you coming into harmony, into union, right? Coming into allowing that comfort to be, you know, for you to receive that comfort in new form, right? April 8th may be significant. May 3rd, July 2nd. We have September 4th. On the other side, we have judication here in reverse. So it's interesting because on the other side, once you cleanse yourself and once you purge, because what I'm just saying is like somebody who is under the influence and so they don't have really good judgment, and then, you know, when they're sober, they're able to see clearly, they're able to think better and things like that, think, you know, make wiser decisions. And so it feels like you're so engulfed in something that is blurring your vision, but you're used to it. And so when you fast from this thing or you take, it's interesting because, you know, you may just need to fast from it or just wean off of it, right? You may need to wean or fast. And then that's going to help you with seeing the difference. Like, okay, when I do this, because you do it on autopilot, so you're not realizing how it's negatively affecting you, infesting. But when you fast and you create these breaks, it'll be easier for you to feel into the shifts that are happening. Like, ooh, I realized I was more energetic, or I realized I was, you know, more in this kind of space when I wasn't. And then I realized the moment I did it, I saw the energy shift, or I felt the energy shift, or whatever. And it'll help you really pinpoint what it is that's affecting your energy and how it is. So some of y'all may just want to fast or say, hey, I'm gonna just do it every 3 days, or I don't know, whatever that is for you, but create a little break in there, and that's gonna help you when it comes to judging, like if it's positively or negatively affecting you, because then you'll be able to compare. Ashe. All right. We have marriage here. We have marriage here. And that is card number 3. And y'all know, yep, and we have bad health. We have bad health here. Marriage, and we have bad health. So like I said, some of y'all are waiting. Like, oh, I'm going to wait till it come together and then I'm going to get my life. And it's like, no, you got to get your life first. We have the 22 here. We have the 22 here, which is the official person. We have the main male, which is card number 1, which is that Leo energy. It's time for you to go ahead and be the leader. And what do you say here? What do you say, Captain? Aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Oh. And we have house. So go ahead and clean the house. Go ahead and clear your house. I ain't gonna do it, girl. I'm just thinking about it. Okay, we have thoughts here. Some of y'all are, this is really resonate with y'all. And y'all like, whoo, I don't know how to feel. And I need you to definitely mind your thoughts and get a grip and remind yourself of why you're doing what you're doing. We have sudden wealth here, and we have coffin. So go ahead and make the shifts necessary and watch what's on the other side for you, okay? So, yeah, I would definitely, I would definitely recommend that y'all, some of y'all may need to book like the cord cutting ritual, or yeah, CrystallineMars.com and look at the personal rituals and get your 33% off while it's here. But that's what I got for the collective, y'all. So definitely, everybody who connected with this message, there is definitely a decision that needs to be made. And dang, that was quick. Like literally. So yeah, we're about to go ahead and switch over to the spiritual lesson. And then we're going to, oh my gosh, we did not do the spiritual exercise. Bye-bye. Y'all, we didn't do the spiritual exercise. Yeah, give me a little minute. Thank you. Y'all, I forgot. I forgot. Okay, so come on, let's go. I'm hot, bitch. The guy just got up and left. He like, as soon as I said I forgot to spiritual exercise, he just got up. Yes, I forgot, y'all. Y'all ain't even reminded me. Ashe. So y'all go ahead and relax. Yeah, go ahead and relax and turn your lights down low, right? Get comfortable. We're about to do our spiritual exercises, aka our spiritual, our guided meditation. All right. And so when you are, oh hell, y'all, we got all the interferences. Cause now my daughter on her way. Y'all, we might not be able to do it today. Cause now my daughter's on her way and I'm gonna have to leave the live. We're not gonna be able to do it. My daughter's on her way and I can't do it right now. Cause he'll be here very soon. Hold on. Yeah, he'll be here very soon. Fuck. Maybe you just weren't meant to do today. Bye-bye. Asali. Asali. Hold on, y'all. I'm not gonna do it right now. Brandon on his way, so Y'all, when I move, you move just like that. The quicker you make as soon as you make your decision, things gonna move like that. Because first of all, when I was closing up the reading, Logas went into the room. He had on shorts and his robe. It feels like 3 seconds later he came back in and he had on his white shirt buttoned up and the white pants. That's why I was like, that was so quick. So I told him, hey, we gonna do the spiritual exercise. And I just went to tell him, like, hey, it's okay. We're not gonna do the spiritual exercise. This man took off all his clothes. He got on the shorts again. Damn, that was just 3 seconds ago. He come to the damn door with shorts and no shirt on. And here he go now with his clothes on. So let me turn the cameras off. And we will do the spiritual exercise next week. Thank y'all for understanding. All right. Damn. Okay. Flip camera. I just need to wipe this camera because it's blurry. All right.
Peace, family.
Grace.
Today's spiritual lesson is flat earth, maybe. Right? Do we live on a flat earth? Right? Is the earth flat? Now, based on all of the evidences, some on the scientific side, which may lead to the idea that we live on a spherical earth. Then we also have the concepts of gravity and rotations around different items and measurements and stuff like that. That suggests we're in a spherical earth, right? But then we also have what we see with our own eyes. We also have very old maps that are hundreds of years old, showing what seems to be a flat depiction of the earth. So I'm here to give my 2 cents on the concept, right? I believe that we, in some ways, it is both spherical and is flat. Well, I'll say it this way: I believe that both sides are probably correct in their understanding or deciphering of the evidence, right? I believe this is one of those belief things, right? I usually don't dabble in belief too often, but I'm gonna go off of my best guess based off what I've seen in the evidence that's been provided. What I think we're having here is that, yes, the earth actually is spherical in its totality. But at the same time, we do know that we have these land masses that are seen above the water that we call continents, right? So it may be possible to say that and it also might be a combination of the concept of Atlantis as well, because the lands of Atlantis, and I think there's been different places on Earth that have been depicted as Atlantis, but Atlantis has had these walls that some people try to associate with ice walls in Antarctica, which may be a thing, but these walls where there's these layers of walls, right? And there's people living, and there's parts of the kingdom within each layer of wall, right? And if that's all then that could be seen as, flat. You living on a flat existence, a flat earth. That's one concept. Another concept is there is also the idea that there was once a Pangea, right? And then, of course, After that Pangea, there's been a breaking up of that Pangea, but then just split off into and space out the way it is right now. It happened over time. So it may be safe to say that, as it happened over time, that's why you see these maps where the land masses are in a circle, giving the idea that maybe we live on a flat Earth, right? Even when it was a Pangea, it was one mass. In a sense, you could say that that is a flat Earth because that's all the part that's actually Earth. The rest of it is water, it's ocean. So in a sense, you might be able to say that Earth once was flat, meaning that the Earth part was actually flat, right? And even in the beginnings of the breaking up of that Pangea, it's still the land masses were close enough to each other where it still was perceived that the Earth is flat, right? While the Earth at the same time in its totality, including the water, the ocean part, including the undersea crust, is actually spherical. It's actually spherical. I believe that's probably what we have experienced and what we have seen and what's been depicted and described, where the actual earth part, the ground part that's above the ocean, because maybe its concentration in certain parts of the ocean, creates this concept, this idea that, hey, this is a flat earth, meaning there's only one portion of this great body of water where all the land is. Therefore, that is all the earth. Therefore, it is flat. But now, maybe because the land masses have spread out across the oceans, now we are forcing us to have to use planes and things to fly around to get to places. Now we are taking in its totality of it being a sphere, that the earth is actually, a sphere, Ashe. But this is only an idea, a belief, a possibility of how we have the spherical earth and the evidence of the spherical earth, while also having the flat earth and the evidence of a flat earth as well in certain, documents, Ashe. And then maybe the last thing you might try to talk about is, well, what about the dome? What about the firmament? Okay, we can't talk about the firmament. Now, the firmament or this dome is real. It is a real thing, right? Whether you're looking at it from a flat Earth perspective, or whether as some sort of glass dome, some sort of thing that was placed there by maybe another being. Which could actually be tied to the Garden of Eden as well, because there is this idea that the Garden of Edens that were, because there were multiple Edens essentially, that were created by extraterrestrial beings that had experimental, genetically modified humans that come out as us, were on these land masses with these firmaments or these domes around them, right? So that can also be a concept that's being intertwined in today's understanding. But then when you come from the spherical side, understand that we do have an electromagnetic field that goes around the entire Earth. And it's not in a complete circle because it goes to the poles. So when you go look at the poles, that's where the holes are, or that's where the, imagine this is the pole up here, right, where you have the electromagnetic field coming out and around, and it reaches the South Pole and it comes back in again, right, given like this dome shape, half a sphere shape type of concept that is, and it acts as a shield against anything entering the atmosphere, including the photons coming from the sun. That's why when you see any particles, or there'll be parts of a spaceship coming in, landing in, a meteor coming through the atmosphere, right? What happens by coming through that firmament, right? Through that force field, it heats up due to the friction. So Therefore, you can see how both ideas and concepts can be very much correct, just maybe misunderstood, or be a intertwining and entanglement of what's currently we're experiencing with the earth, along with what has been created in the past, when it comes to things like a dome being placed around the Garden of Eden, Ashe. So that is today's spiritual lesson. So now we're going to Q&A to any spiritual clearings, Ashe.
I left the door open so I can hear the doorbell, but alright. Hey y'all. Okay.
It's crazy that you
Right.
irresponsible
Yep.
and childish.
AF.
Peace over to TikTok. We appreciate all those who are in or maybe in. It's hard to tell. Appreciate all the gifts and the likes. All right. I'll show you to the. We got a pretty big house tonight over here on YouTube. Appreciate all of the likes, shares, subscribes. Hit the likes over there. Dangerous, Rouse, and In Town over on TikTok, and all the super chats as well over on YouTube. And shout out to all the OGs on IG. Shade to you. I meant to say, Honey Ivy, I feel so bad when I can't make it. I respect you and Brother God, so I say that.
That's it. Pretty Jewel starts you.
Frida Jeweler, I agree. The size of the landmass is perceived as flat. I shade Frida Jeweler. I never thought about it that way. I shade Tune the Kin. The Garden of Eden part makes sense. I had a feeling that it wasn't just completely taken off the earth. Shay. Right, I believe the Garden of Eden might have been just kind of just above the typical, land mass on the earth. It was elevated in some sort of way, right? Duüblé graffiti, Ashe, graffiti. That lesson was straight gas. Ashe, Frida Julie, Brother Goss. Would the Pangea concept be parallel to the Asiatic concept? I'm not sure what you mean by that when you say the Asiatic concept. I'm not sure what you mean by that. If you can be more specific of what you mean by the Asiatic, or give me something more to work with when you say the Asiatic concept. So I love y'all. Said Tuna Ken Ashe. Nothing but love. Send it back your way at Tuna Ken. Yes, PCOG's a graffiti. What's over here on YouTube? Let's see. I've been trying to understood this as God shells divinely, Ashe. Karit says if you Ute Karete, maybe. If you shine light through a hole in the wall and then place more walls in the hole on the same height behind it, at some point you won't see the light anymore. I share to that. One flat earther even tested this already. Okay. 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 I have been believing it's flat, says Gasha. I share to that. Share to that. Or just Google and watch stuff about it, right? You can Google it, right? Hello, good evening. Peace to God's gospel singer, Ashley D. Carter. That's a long one. If we want to talk about non-logical stuff, can we talk about philosophy? Hold up. Or things like, do you believe in life after death? We talk about those things all the time. Right. I was supposed to talk about this actually a couple of nights ago. Someone asked me about the flat earth. I forgot about it, and then I remember it, so I brought it back up, right? It is just as important as, it's not nonsensical at all. Actually, all of these things are very sensical, because understanding if it's flat or not flat, and why is it even believed that it's flat? Where does that come from? These things are all important, because there's a reason why someone would say it's flat or someone would say it's round. It's a reason why there's these different perspectives. We think it's all just random. We think it's all just someone's mind just coming up with a different concept or a different understanding just because. But nothing is random, and everything has its roots into something, right? So I spend a lot of my mental energy discovering the roots of things, so much so that I'm typically able to figure out how both sides are correct in some kind of way. So I spend most of my time, whenever there's two opposing sides, I usually can find almost like not like 10 out of 10 times, really, like 9 out of 10 times at least, I can find how they both are actually correct in some kind of manner. It's just about finding, where does the correction actually lie, or where does the connection, actually happen. So that's what I was doing there, was creating a connection between the flat earth and the round and the spherical earth, because, one, how else can we come together as a planet if it has to be one side or the other? Also, how can we elevate as a planet if it's everybody's side is correct because it's your truth or your perspective, right? That doesn't work either, because then we can't build anything off of that either. Instead, we have to find, okay, in what ways is your side correct? And in what ways is your side wrong? Because then we can then fit in that gap, which ways my side's correct, and in which side's mine is wrong. And it fits together like a puzzle, right? It fits together like a puzzle. So if the points of my fingers are the correct and the gaps are the incorrect, they end up sliding into each other, and we create this puzzle. We're able to build, on top of that. So that's why I talk about that, because that is such a conflicting concept and idea about it. Is it flat or is it round? I believe, depending on how you look at it, it is flat, and depending on how you look at it, it is round as well. And then when you, like say, you brought in things like the firmament, when you think about that, throwing in that concept, in some ways the firmament does exist. In some ways, it doesn't quite exist in the way that we think it does, as far as a dome being placed there, right? So that's why it's important to go into these topics, and that's why it's important for you to try to, I'm not going to give you, it has to be this or that side. Usually I'm going to give you, let me show you how they fit together. That's how we build. Then it's easier to say, okay, well, if I'm thinking about it from that point of view, the flat earth and the round and the spherical earth, okay, and they both have their truth rooted into something. Okay, well, from there, well, now how can we build on that now? How can we create a stronger society? How can we elevate as a species based on that, right? You know, as far as believing, you know, life after death, I mean, that's a pretty, that's probably the wrong way. Okay, well, it's not the wrong way. It depends on how you look at it. There's always a consciousness after a physical death. There's always a consciousness, right? The consciousness exists before death, after death, during life, you know, after a life. Consciousness is always there. Um, and then as far as life after death, well, you know, yes, your consciousness will have another life after a death. You know that. So because consciousnesses cannot die, right? Because consciousness is the certain type of energy that the universe has that represents awareness, just awareness of self, awareness of existence. I'll say it that way. Consciousness is a part of the energetic, you know, the energetic makeup of the universe. You know, the consciousness part is the energetic part that's in charge of awareness, and that awareness cannot die just because energy cannot be created nor destroyed. Right? We're just using science. Therefore, the consciousness, which science also agrees that's a thing, mainstream science has agreed and accepted that consciousness is a thing. Well, consciousness, because it's energy, it just shifts into a new vessel, into a new point of view. So yes, there is, you know, a absolutely without nothing to, it's not anything to believe in. The science is there that there is a consciousness after death. There is a life after death, meaning that consciousness experiences existence in another, you know, vessel. You know, yes. Now the issue becomes is not whether we need to debate whether it's true or not. The issue becomes is there are certain people who just are not ready to accept that, no matter if the science tells you, if the Bible tells you, if the Quran tells you, if the Egyptian walls tell you, if your friends tell you, if your lover tells you, if your children tell you, if the something comes into your dreams and tells you, if they tell you in a movie, there's just certain people who are just not ready to accept that reality, accept that truth, you know. And you know, what can we do about that? There's not really much of a point to fight that and fight those people, you know, to say, should we believe in life after all the evidence is there, whether it's through actual measurable evidence or just through logical, common sense analysis. Either way, the answer is there. Right. Free juices, Asia being the biggest continent. Okay. I have heard it said that at one time the entire landmass of the planet was known as Asia. You know, probably. Are you familiar with the Igradilish Asgardian mythology? I do know that word. I just never seen it spelled. The Ix and I forget how it's actually pronounced. The Yggdrasil, something like that. I can't pronounce it correctly, but I have heard that before. In the Asgardian mythology, I've heard it before. I've heard that name before. You know, I don't know exactly what the mythology is. I'm sure if I heard a few lines of the mythology, I'm sure I would pick it up. Right. But when it comes to anything like Asgardians, right, that's dealing with what Thor and Odin, all of them, those are just cultural representations, whatever culture came up with those names for them. Those are just cultural, that culture's representation of the extraterrestrials that were godlike to us, to the humans that like us that existed during the times when those Anunnaki type of beings were here. Those are just the same depictions, right? They've gone by different names and different labels. One being, the Asgardians, right? But it's all having to do with the same story, which was, extraterrestrials who came to the planet. They tinkered with, the genetics of certain primate type, beings here, and combining their genetics and other extraterrestrial genetics with the earthling genetics here, you created, eventually got to beings like us, the beings that are us, right? For you, Jula, could things that have gone missing, such as aircraft and things associated with the Bermuda Triangle, be relevant to something hitting that glass dome? I mean, it's possible. It's possible, I don't know, though. I don't know. From my understanding, I don't know if it's necessarily a glass dome or if it's just because there's an electromagnetic field that maybe it has its own dome right there, right? That might have, maybe it has its own dome over that area, right? Maybe there's a certain type of, ship there or civilization there, right? Maybe it's due to the islands that are around there that's just creating an electromagnetic field that disrupts anything that is working off of, electrical, signals, right? So that there's different, possibilities of why that is. Tuna Ken, my soul has been really feeling called to do past life regression. Ashe, you should do that, Tuna Ken. Don't wait on it. Free Jula, what's your perception of the firmament, glass, crystal, or ice? Once again, I don't know, because we can say that on one side we can say that there's a firmament around the earth, but that's just the electromagnetic field that's creating what we would deem as a firmament, which would just be the electromagnetism doing something to the particles, creating something that I don't think is crystal, glass, or ice, but just layers of gas, these different layers of gas, right? But at the same time, there might be firmaments throughout the earth, though. I don't know if there's just one big firmament across the whole earth, right? As far as like some kind of glass or crystal or ice shaped, dome. I don't know. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me that there's like one across the whole earth, but there may be multiple ones, in certain places of the earth, like certain islands. I would say there probably are firmaments around certain islands, probably islands that we don't know about, right? So that's my best guess when it comes to that. Honey Ivy says, makes sense. Ashe, this is a good live discussion. Let's Ashe to that graffiti. Brad Genetics says the collective needs to get out their ego and just come together and take a conclusion and make a conclusion to create a starting point. Shay, the reason why we're having a hard time coming out this quote unquote ego is because our genetics are actually getting in our own way. Our genetics are getting in our own way. It's not really our fault. It's just how we've been, genetically constructed. Also, there's a more than likely that, we have come from very traumatizing backgrounds. I'm not talking about just like something happening in your family type of trauma. I'm talking about like things that happened thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of years ago, with being on other planets, where we seems I'm not allowed to talk about things that'll, I guess, maybe unlock those genetics, right? So when you are, what was I saying? There's certain concepts where, our souls, have lived on, other planets within this solar system or nearby this planet, and have gone through very traumatic, war-bound, planet destroying, experiences, right? That has caused our souls to go through a very, very, deep trauma that it's still trying to heal from. So we've been healing through these more primitive bodies on this planet, trying to make our way back, trying to remember our higher dimensional, selves. And that being the case, it's all just so it's not our fault. We're just trying to go through this process. We're trying to put ourselves back. Okay, we as a planet we're just going through a process, as a collective consciousness. We're going through a deep healing process. Yeah. Let me see over here on YouTube. Let's see. If we want, no, we already did that. Of course, you believe in a flat Earth, says Mike. Well, once again, obviously Mike did not listen to the broadcast, so he doesn't understand what we're talking about when we said flat Earth. But he could be an anthropologist, how it's called in English. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Maybe he's talking about me, I'm not sure. Let's see, Paula says, so cute, Ashe. Now or not? I guess maybe it's too deep for you to understand that we're already in the deep end. Karate. Okay, Ute Karate says, he already starts off, do you believe? So it's already going into the belief concept in life after death with rebirth, or I guess I already talked about that though. So maybe he says something to that already. Peace to Cincinnati, T-Bull. My name is Hanisha. Peace to Hanisha. Shalom to Opara. You both are so beautiful. Ashe to that Doodle Bob. Doodle Bob. My side is correct by the Earth actually being round. Well, whether it's flat or it's spherical, it's still round. The concept is not the idea that we're talking about is not whether it's flat or round, because something can be flat. A circle is flat, but it's still round. You understand? When you draw a circle, it's flat, but it's round still. The idea is if it's a sphere or if it's flat. That was the concept, J.S. Rocker. Right, so I don't want you to get confused on the words. All of the words do mean something. They have a purpose, right? Legend X, science, brother. Yes, that's what we're talking about. We've been talking about science. You gotta listen to the whole thing and not just listen to one word and hear flat Earth and then this boom is like or spherical Earth. And then just shut down from there. You gotta listen. Nobody knows Miss Scotch. We get to find out once time comes. I guess Lil Perp's talking about death or after death. Sounds pseudo. What sounds pseudo? Which part sounds pseudo? Are you able to articulate the part that sounds pseudo, or is it just the idea of us talking about it automatically pseudo? What science proves that? I would like to read about that. Okay, which science proves what, JS Rocker? I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. Obviously, I've been doing a lot of talking. Facts says God shells Shay. But I'll be happy to tell you. Wait, we have alien genetics, or what they come up with, and we are what they come up with. Basically, yes, this is what came up with. Right, that's in what you would find in like the emerald tablets. Define electromagnetic. Electromagnetism is just the dancing between electricity and magnetism, right? Electromagnetism, essentially, is created by sound waves, right? Creates electromagnetism, and in those sound waves, it makes depending on the note, it causes the electricity and the magnetism to dance in a way where it's going to create certain patterns, and those patterns are going to create planets and stars, and have them rotate around each other in certain types of ways, and different types of galaxies that are shaped in certain types of ways, all due to sound, and that sound is creating this interaction between electricity and magnetism, right? Essentially between electrons and then the magnetic part of the atom, which is what? Protons and neutrons. You ever notice how protons and neutrons are stuck to each other? That is the magnetism part. The electrons, the electricity, the charge, that's the electrical part. And they come together to create an atom, an electromagnetic structure. So that's electromagnetism. So we was Kangs. Every culture has their kings and queens. The science that you said, the consciousness moves on after death. Yeah, so if you listen to, there's like different scientists that have gone on different podcasts, like the Joe Rogan, like the, what's his name? Lex Friedman, I believe is his name. And then, there's and other podcasts out there. You will see these different scientists, different respected scientists in their field. Some talk about, consciousness, right? As well, and then there's like papers written on it and stuff like that, right? I don't know if they necessarily are going to say that consciousness moves on, but they understand that consciousness is something that is it's not a thing that you can kill, though. It's not a thing that you can kill. It's a thing that exists in all of reality. So that's how that works. Peace to Jesus, Anthony Blake. Honey Ivy, I'm so glad I didn't miss the two of you tonight. I really tried not to. You all really make me feel better. And I'm now reading up on a lot of Shay, Honey Ivy. Shay to Jesus over there, Emery Bet. We appreciate the reminder. I kind of know what happened to a person after death of Shay, Sidney Owens. That's I hope it was a beautiful thing that you know. Peace, first time here. We appreciate you being here, Courtney Smith. Pronounce Yiger Drasil. Yiger Drasil. I've heard that before, or close enough. But it came to mind after the dome and flat earth part of the lesson I shared to the same way space is the ocean. Space is the ocean. Space, you could say in a sense that, the ocean is because whether you're in the ocean, whether you're in, that's one, structure of molecules, of gases. Then you have the air that we're in. Then you have the different atmospheres going out, different structures of gases. And you go out into space, and you have that, structure right there, right? What they call it a vacuum, but there's still particles, there. So I would say that it's probably a vacuum is probably just a lazy way of describing it. It's probably more of just like a plasma would probably be more accurate way to describe space. My eyes are adjusting well since I was told I have floaters. Oh, I say to the floaters, right? So you'll need to do some dietary changes and do some sun gazing. Would probably help as well to deal with cleansing, and do some eye exercises. Doing eye exercises, as far as like looking side to side, but doing it slowly, going up and down, but doing it slowly. Going around and around, doing it slowly, right? To get the blood circulating into your eyes, because wherever blood circulates, healing can commence, and flushing out can commence as well, right? Because floaters are not supposed to, be there. The flat part says graffiti. The in between is held up by a world separate that bites the end of its tail. Ashe. Sounds like, the Egyptian concept, right? The Egyptian concept, right? Which I think is based off of not the actual earth, but based off of the Eden, that certain human experiments were placed in. I think that's a depiction of those domes, those firmaments that were created for certain humans. Graffiti. It depicts 9 realms and a tree of life that connects them to all, as above, so below. Right? It might have been just 9 Edens, 9 gardens, right? Because they didn't just have one; they had multiple. So that's probably what it was, right? Frida Jula, aim going with the electromagnetic manipulation theory. Shay, I'm going with the electromagnetic manipulation. Okay. Shay, Frida Jula, right? 2 trailer park girls go around the outside, right? Shay, right? Shay. Yeah. For Jula, it definitely carries on the field of consciousness, is an entity of its own. Shay. Reincarnated Jules, I just found out I'm expecting. What can I do spiritually during this time? Shay. So yeah, you definitely want to. There's a book. I think I have the book too. Somewhere, maybe. I do have the book. I just don't. It's somewhere on my what's my bookshelf, my library. But it's by Dr. Ali Muhammad, and it has to do with having children and eating properly, and like I think also like spiritual work as well, but just things to do to make sure that you're the healthiest for the baby. So if you go to look up Dr. Ali Muhammad, if you find his website called Aboriginal.
You should be a damn sponsor at this point.
Aboriginal Medical Association.com. On there, he has all his books, and one of those books has to do, I think it's called like giving birth to a star seed, right? I think that's what the book is called, and he goes in very in depthly about the healthiest way to giving birth to children. I believe in preparing the body as a mother to make sure you have the healthiest child, as well as what you should eat if you're having a boy versus if you're having a girl. So once you find out which one you're having, you should eat certain things to help facilitate the most balanced growth for that gender, or that sex, I should say. For Julia, from my understanding, it is the mind that is housed in the field of consciousness, and there where the mind has its operation, unconscious, subconscious, or conscious. Ashe. I can't argue nor can't agree or disagree. I mean, it sounds good, right? Sounds good. Congratulations to a new soul. Ashe. Yes, congratulations as well to you. Congratulations. So how can consciousness get trapped on this realm, Earth? Does the firmament have anything to do with reincarnation? I don't think consciousness gets trapped. I think it exists in everything. I think everything, from my understanding and from what science has been unveiling, consciousness seems to be exist in everything, and the way it's been described in different religions, consciousness seems to be exist in everything. And if we look at that, so above and so below, right? Your body's made up of trillions of cells. Well, those trillions of cells, every single cell in your body, and every micro organelle within those cells, and every atom within those organelles are conscious, because you're conscious. They're all conscious, right? Everything is interacting and doing things on a conscious level, so it's not, I don't think consciousness can be trapped, right? Now we might be able to say your specific consciousness, and it can be trapped, right? Consciousness in itself isn't trapped anywhere, but you can say that certain consciousness can be trapped, including here on Earth. It seems that consciousnesses that are, as far as that have been put on this Earth or placed on this, are trapped on this Earth because of the whole matrix idea that I was talking about yesterday, where like a three-dimensional matrix, what they would call it, a three-dimensional vibrational system has been placed around this planet, keeping our consciousnesses from leaving after death, unless you are able to tap into higher dimensions of awareness, right? So in order to break through this third dimensional matrix, you have to have a fourth dimensional or fifth dimensional conscious awareness, I guess you could say. Does the firmament have anything to do with reincarnation? I don't think that the firmament has anything to do with reincarnation. I don't think so. I do and change my diet as well. I love coconut water. Ashe is familiar. Similar concept, Ashe graffiti. The Egyptian concept of the firmament would be the goddess Nut in the tapestry picture covering the whole realm. Yep, Ashe. Much appreciated. It says reincarnated jewels, Ashe. In the depiction, the realms are portrayed as spherical. Ashe to that. Spherical, Ashe. So maybe he was talking about the planets, the 9 planets. I'm not sure. All right. Let's see. Over here, JS Rocker says, so it's a theory, not proof. Which were you talking about? As far as the consciousness is concerned, well, let me answer that the way you described it. So it's theory, not proof. In order for you to have, there's a theory and then there's a hypothesis in science, right? You have a hypothesis when you have no proof. You have a theory when you have a certain level of proof, but just not enough proof to fully solidify it in stone. Like there's still like some parts of it that you just don't understand, right? So to say something like, so it's a theory, not proof, is like an oxymoron, unfortunately, JS Rocker, because you can't have a theory without proof. Theory means that there is proof, right? But theory also means that there are some holes in it, or some things that are quite not understood, to where you're not going to say it's completely law, because you don't fully understand the theory yet. You don't fully understand the theory yet. Like gravity. Gravity is a theory, because they don't fully understand it. They have proof of its they have enough proof to say it exists, but they don't have enough understanding of it to make it a law yet. The law of gravity. It's actually a theory, technically. Right. Chase Rocker, I believe in God, so I do believe it moves on. I was just curious how science proves it. It depends on what kind of person you were, Sis Sydney. When I say that science proves something, I'm talking about, whenever I say that, I'm talking about the science, a certain aspect of the science community. I'm talking about the science community, the people who are in the science community, right? Now, not everybody in the science community agrees with each other for different reasons. Sometimes it's because they just think they're wrong. They have different evidences, different ideas and hypotheses. Sometimes it's politically driven. Sometimes it's economically driven. Sometimes it's just ego, right? But I'm just saying that, so when I'm saying science proves, I'm saying that the science community has individuals within it that are subscribing to these ideas based off of what they've discovered. Courtney Smith said, is Sis channeling? Her energy is radiating heavy. Yeah, she tends to channel and do certain, spiritual things while we're on here, while I'm talking. Thomas says you're wearing glasses. I am wearing glasses. This is true. This is true. Let's see. Jay Shri Krishna, 73 angel in here. Okay, Ashe to the angels. The return of the matriarch is here. Ashe to the matriarch. The voice of the melanated woman is needed. She has reclaimed her throne. Ashe. Big Mama Babies are present. Ashe to that. Ashe to that. Miss Sunshine says knowledge of self. Ashe. Remember the other day when you said that you hate Chinese food? You said that? I don't know who said that. Alpha and Omega, Miss Sunshine. Ashe to that. Anything over here? I saw a couple things. Oh no. Graffiti in the depiction. They already said that. Spherical. Life in the universe is parallel, of course. The earth is round. It's a circle of life, sacred geometry. Well, yes, the earth is round. The question is it flat round or is it spherical round, right? That was the thing that we were trying to distinguish. Good night, y'all. See y'all later. Ashe Tuna Ken. We will see you. For Jewel, the linear is the manifestation of the non-linear structure. Structure is round. Okay, Ashe. Atomic structure is round. Okay, Ashe. Graffiti, there is also a firmament-like dome-shaped rainbow depicted above the tree and beneath the surface of the roots. Ashe to that. Ashe to that. Let's see. Ashe. So it looks like I got to everybody. So we'll go ahead.
I'm bouncing with you today.
Bounce with me, well, then you probably need to do your dang spiritual thing.
Spiritual exercise. Y'all want to do the spiritual exercise?
Y'all do it once a week or something?
Sundays.
Hey,
y'all want to do it?
This is your time.
Ashe. I shine.
Ashe. But whatever y'all do, I'm going to go ahead and dip. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Ashe.
All right. Y'all want to hang? Y'all want to do the spiritual? You say yeah. Okay. Lele.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Better brush my teeth.
Okay.
Hey, someone knocked your tooth out.
No, I didn't.
thought someone punched you.
She got a little list. Yes.
I thought you was in a hockey match.
Come give me loves real quick, because I'm about to do a meditation. Hold on, y'all. Go ahead, brush your teeth.
Don't forget it.
Okay, leave it in the container and just put the container under your pillow.
Okay.
Okay. But put it under the pillow closer to the edge, though.
Okay.
All right. All right, baby boos. Boo, boo. Wait, not the bra. Boo, boo. Okay, come on, hold on. Let's cut the lights off. Let's go ahead and do our spiritual exercise. Oh. All right. So y'all know we typically do our spiritual exercises every Sunday, and we didn't get to do it earlier, so let's go ahead and close out with it. Ashe, where's the bell? All right, my love. All right. So I invite y'all to go ahead and close your eyes. And bring your attention to your breath, taking deep inhales in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And with each exhale, you feel lighter. And I now want you to see a schoolhouse that you've attended in the past. This may be a high school, a middle school, an elementary school, daycare, childcare, but whatever first comes to mind, I want you to see this place again as you last remember it. And you're standing outside of the main entrance. And we are now going to enter the schoolhouse, this building. And as you enter this building, all of the memories just begin to run through your mind. There may be nostalgic smells. You may begin to see some familiar faces. Or this place may be vacant. And so now I want you to take the path that your spirit leads you to a specific location in this building, in this schoolhouse. It may be the gym. It may be the cafeteria, the nurse's office, a classroom, or you may just be in the hallway. And so you are now walking down the halls, reliving this moment. And you start to feel this anxiety, this nervousness. You may begin to feel some uneasiness in the pit of your stomach. You may feel your heart pumping out of your chest. And we are now approaching your younger self. You have now reached the space in which your younger self resides at this present moment. And you are observing you. Your younger self has not noticed you yet. And they have not realized that you are there standing. But as you look at your younger self, you see shackles on your feet, around your ankles. And the chains are broken, but you see the shackles attached. And I now invite you to slowly walk towards your younger self. And as you get closer, your younger self begins to feel an energy approach. And so it turns around, it looks up and looks you in the eyes. And all you see is admiration. And your eyes may begin to well up. And then I want you to reach out one of your hands or both hands out to your younger self. And your younger self now joins hands with you. And I now want you to turn around and walk out of this space and go to a space where you feel safe. It could be outside, it could be on the playground or in a vacant classroom or at the bathroom. But you are now leading your younger self into this quiet space. And once you get into this quiet space, you see a chair. One chair is small and one chair is bigger. Or they may be the same size, but there are two chairs. And you may now approach these chairs and take a seat. And I now want you to look down at your blouse or your t-shirt or your jacket, whatever you are wearing as your top. There is a pocket that I want you to reach into. And out you'll pull a small key. And now you may bend over or get down on your knees and release the shackles from around your younger self's ankles. And you hear the shackles hit the ground as you free yourself. And as you finish releasing your younger self free from the shackles, you begin to hear footsteps, as if it's someone with high heels walking in your direction. And the heels are getting louder and louder. The footsteps are getting closer and closer. And this being has now entered the space, and I want you to look over and see if you recognize this face. Maybe a woman, a man, family member, teacher, principal. And they are now standing at the doorway. And in their hand, they're holding something. Something that they want to gift you. And you may now rise and receive the gift from this being. And don't forget to say thank you, express your gratitude. You may now have a seat. And when you look between both of the chairs, there is a small round table. And it has 2 letters. It could be your initials, your first and your last name, or there are 2 initials that resonate with you on this table. 2 letters. And you may now place this gift that you have received onto this table. And I invite you to stand and hold out both hands, palm faced up. And I now invite your younger self to stand and to place their palms into yours. You feel the electricity, you feel the warmth from their hands hovering, resting over yours. And now I want you to take 3 deep breaths. We're going to inhale on 3. 1, 2, 3. Slowly exhale. Going to inhale again on 3. 1, 2, 3. Slowly exhale. And I now want you to close your eyes. And we're going to take one more inhale on 3. 1, 2, 3. And you feel this lightness. You may feel as if you're lightheaded or this high. And I now invite you to slowly open your eyes and look for your past self. And as you look around, you see they are nowhere to be found. We have just integrated our past self, our inner child, allowing us to enjoy pleasure, allowing us to connect with our creativity once again, and our ability to dream again, and most importantly, connect with happiness and joy. And I want you to look over to the table, and there awaits your gift. You may now open it to see what's inside. And it's something that you've been missing. Something that will give you hope, comfort, reassurance at this time. And when you open up this gift, I want you to grab it and hold it in both hands and bring it close to your heart center. I want you to breathe in this energy of gratitude and exhale any stress, any worry, any fear, any anxiety, any attachments. want you to inhale again, peace. And as you exhale, I want you to visualize all of the things that are not for your wellness, that bring you comfort. Slowly move out of your space. You are one, you are whole, free, financially, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Free to just be you authentically. You are safe. You matter. You are ready to graduate. And so I now want you to stand and go out of this room and allow your soul to guide you to a closet or maybe a locker or wherever this space is. Now that we are here in this space, you see a cap and a gown. And it represents the school colors. It may be from high school or college. Or it may be a combination of all. Your middle school, if you had a cap and gown, your high school mascot colors, elementary. And you may now put on this cap and gown. We are going to walk to the auditorium. And in this auditorium, it is filled from front to back. And it's a little hard for you to see all of the beings in the crowd, but you may begin to hear people screaming your name, hollering, celebrating, cheering for you. You may actually see some loved ones, some ancestors who were not able to share this space with you in real time. And now I want you to walk to the side of the stage. And in the center of the stage, at the podium, there is someone who you honor, who you respect. And they too have on a cap and gown, and they're looking back at you, and they smile. And then they turn their head and face the crowd. And they now begin to read from a piece of paper. It may be a little fuzzy. You may or may not be able to hear them clearly, but you are now feeling this anxiety. Your heart feels super overwhelmed. And now it's time for your name to be called. Once your name is called, I want you to walk across that stage with your head high, with your chest out. And I want you to go get your diploma. And as you walk across this stage, you may feel an overwhelm of emotions. Congratulations, it's been a rough, tough road. And here we will stop at the podium. And if there's anything you would like to say to your future self, if there's anything you would like to say to your past self, if there's anything you'd like to say to any of your teachers, your soul teachers who have helped you along the way, even those who've hurt you, those who've supported you. If you have anything to say to your loved ones, your ancestors, your descendants, this is your moment. And so we will hold space for you to now speak. This is your time. Ashe. There you go. Take your time. Feel. Ashe. And so you may now put the mic down and begin to walk off stage. And as you walk off stage, you hear a standing ovation. The crowd is screaming and you feel so much love and support, more than you've ever felt. And as you walk down the stairs or behind the stage, it all begins to fade away. Bring your attention to your breath and begin to wiggle your toes. And wiggle your fingers. And when you're ready, you may slowly open your eyes. And I invite you to leave a star comment or a cap comment. Ashe. Not sure if it's a cap and gown emoji. I feel like it is. But either a cap or a star emoji. Or asterisk if you don't have emojis. Ashe. Of course, fun. How was that for y'all? That concludes today's spiritual exercise. I'm glad that we got to share this space. I pray that you got what you needed. And so take your time when it comes to just moving once we leave this space. And congratulations. May you receive all that you've earned. All of what your soul yearns. May you experience joy and pleasure and happiness without any shame. Nakupenda, I love you all. And we'll be here tomorrow. So meet us here. And head over to CrystalineMars.com if you need any other spiritual services or jewels or tools. Enjoy the rest of your night, your morning, your afternoon, whatever time it is around your way. Nakupenda. I love you all. Ashe. Oh, and Sarah, shout outs to your best friend, Mike Hunt, and thank you for your super chat. Ashe.